5 ways to use salmon burgers this summer, and not just on a bun.
Hi friends, it is grilling season. So today I'm going to be grilling some wild for salmon garden burgers along with shiitake mushrooms. Let's get started. So my garden burgers are thawed. My shiitake mushrooms are cleaned. I'm gonna top the burgers with some fresh green lettuce, some red onion, and a tomato that I picked from the garden today. Let's get grilling. So the mushrooms take a little bit longer depending on the thickness and cut. Start them roughly like 8 minutes before the burgers. The burgers take 3 minutes per side. Now let's assemble the burgers. I have my bun here. I'm gonna place my garden burger and my red onion and my fresh tomato and my shiitake mushrooms and my fresh green lettuce and sauce of your choice. And there you have it. So here is the finished product. Garden burger with shiitake mushrooms, fresh green lettuce, tomato of the garden, red onion.
Thank you.
How's it look?
Looks fantastic.
Enjoy.
Good morning, friends. This morning, Tommy and I invaded my parents' kitchen and we're going to show you how to make our favorite breakfast sandwich. It's a spicy salmon burger with an egg and cheese on an English muffin. It's delicious. It tastes almost like sausage, a sausage, egg, and cheese. A healthy one, right? Okay. These are the ingredients that we need for our spicy salmon burger breakfast sandwich. We have our salmon burger, some farm fresh eggs, an English muffin, and your favorite type of cheese. This morning we're going to use American cheese because that's Tommy's favorite. And we always like to use a cast iron. So we're going to use a cast iron to saute these salmon burgers up for breakfast. Yum. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take our salmon burger and we're going to thaw them first. We want a thawed, spicy salmon burger. Medium heat on your cast iron pan. I already got the pan hot, so we're good to go there. You're gonna put one spicy burger in the pan and 2 spicy burgers in the pan on about medium high. And we're going to cook these, saute them for about 2 minutes on each side. Now, while our salmon burgers are sauteing, in the meantime, we're going to cut open our English muffins. I'm just gonna help out with that. And then we're gonna take them over there to that toaster oven and we're going to toast our English muffins a tad. You want to take it to the toaster, bud? Okay, so we have our English muffins in the toaster. And now we're going to come over and check our spicy salmon burgers. Looks about right, in about 2 minutes. And like what I like to do now is, Tommy, can you get me 2 slices of cheese? This is when I'll add the cheese. There's one. Okay.
Here's 2.
And here's 2. And then We're going to add a lid just to melt the cheese a little because they don't have much time left to cook. So we've got our salmon burgers almost finished. And we'll get plates ready for presentation. Are you eating the cheese? Add a little butter. Then we can put our salmon burger right on top. This is a really good breakfast to fill you up to a bunch. Okay. So all we need now is our egg and a nice warm cup of coffee. Pops is getting his cup of coffee right now. Okay, let's check our eggs. We have one egg over easy. Leave that right on top. And then we have one egg that's cracked. It won't be quite as messy when you eat it. There. There we go. Which one should we give to Paps? Yum. It's gonna be a good day.
So today I'm going to make a pretty simple wild seafood harvest salad, utilizing whatever I can find in my garden behind me to make up just a single salad for lunch today. Put some wild salmon burger on top and fresh and easy. You don't have to have vegetables from your garden. You can go to wherever your fresh market is and get what's in season or fresh to incorporate into the salad. The concept is to put the wild Alaskan burger on top of some fresh salad for a nice summer salad. So let's see what we can pull out of here. So in the garden I was able to take out some spring mix lettuce, a little bit of kale, some cucumbers, and then my jalapenos aren't quite ready yet, but I like to have a little bit of spice in the salad. So I mixed up some sweet banana peppers and hot banana peppers within the mix.
Hey guys, I was just out in the garden ready for a quick dinner tonight. I'm gonna have some garden salmon burger tacos. It's gonna be great. I got the ingredients ready, washed up to go. Some lettuce, cilantro, a tomato, a jalapeno, some scallions, a lime, and of course salmon burgers, my favorite of the garden. All right, I got the grill preheating. We're up there. I like to give the grill a little bit of a spritz. Throw the burgers on, and I like to cook them for a minute and a half on each side. Let them all hang out together for a minute. All right, time to take them off. All right, get the salmon burgers cut up. I like to do thin strips. Okay, gonna assemble a taco here. Put some of the salmon burgers on. Lettuce, some sliced tomatoes, jalapenos. Scallions. Cilantro. Squeeze of lime. And I made sriracha mayo.
Hey guys, so last night our dinner plans changed. I had pulled out some feta dill burgers to make, but we actually ended up going out to eat. So today for lunch, it's pretty hot and humid out, so I'm gonna make a cold pasta salad using our feta dill salmon burgers. I'll show you what I'm gonna use. It's super simple. Okay, so I've got my salmon burgers here that I'm gonna fry up in my cast iron pan. Then I'm gonna cook my pasta and let it chill a little bit. I've got some frozen peas that I'll mix together, add some mayo, some Parmesan cheese, and then season with salt and pepper. And there you go, you have a chilled pasta salad. So let's start cooking. Okay, so my burgers are frying and my pasta is boiling. Remember, for the burgers, you want to do a hot pan with a little bit of oil, cooking oil of your choice. I used butter today. 2 to 3 minutes per side, and they will be completely cooked. They cook really, really fast, which is awesome for meals like this, quick lunches. So like I said, this is a chilled salad, so to help save a little time and cool the pasta down, I took my frozen peas and mixed them into the pasta while it was in the colander. That way any water on the peas or ice on the peas could drain off while it was in the colander, but it's gonna help cool the pasta down. And I actually like a little crunch with the peas when I make a salad like this. So I've drained the pasta and added the peas, and it's all cool now, and so I'm gonna mix everything up. Okay, cooled salmon burger, all cut up, got about a half a cup of mayo, half a cup of Parmesan, sprinkled it with pepper, and I'm gonna add my pasta and my peas that are cool. I didn't have exact measurements for the mayo or Parmesan, but you can always add more later. So got all those and mix. Jeez. Okay, lunchtime. There it is. You think you're gonna like it? Good.